Most traders pull up a TPO chart, see a wall of letters, and click away. They think the letters are codes, they're not. The letters are labels, the information is in the shape. In the next few minutes, I'll show you what to look at, how to set it up in Optimus Flow, and why this tool costs $70 a month on every other serious platform except this one. TPO stands for Time Price Opportunity. It was built by a pit trader named Peter Stadelmeier at the Chicago Board of Trade in the 1980s. The idea, instead of just tracking where price went, track how long the market spent at each level. That's the lens you're about to see. Here's an example showing the difference between volume profile and TPO. On the left, we have volume profile, and it shows the contracts changing hands at each tick. On the right is the TPO chart, the letters showing which 30-minute periods touched each price. It's the same session with two different questions: how much and how long. When you take a single 30-minute candle, there's 4 prices: the open, high, low, and close. That's all it gives you. The TPO version of that same period marks every price the market actually touched between them. That column becomes one period in the session, then B builds, then C, D, and E. 5 periods later, you'll have one full profile. The row where the letters stack the most, that's the POC. The middle band is where most of the activity sits, and that's also known as the value area. There's 3 main concepts of a TPO chart you should know. The first is the POC, and this is the row with the most letters. Also, you can view this as the day's center of gravity. Second is the value area, and that's roughly 70% of the session activity. This is considered the band that the market accepted as fair value. Third is the shape. A bell means both sides participated. A P or a B means one side did more of the work than the other. Many traders may look at the initial balance of a session, and that's the first 60 minutes, so that would be periods A and B. Those set the initial balance. If C, D, or E push outside of that range like this, the level breaks, and there's potentially a trend forming. If they hold inside and that level holds, there's potential balance. It's the same first hour, but 2 outcomes to potentially watch for. And that's the main framework for TPO charts: the POC, value area, shape, and initial balance. It's 4 reads that cover most of what profile traders look at. TPO doesn't always trigger entries. It just tells you what kind of structure is forming and which levels are in play. Execution is a separate decision, order flow, the DOM footprint, different tools for different jobs. Now I'll show you how to set this up in Optimus Flow. To access a TPO chart in Optimus Flow, just come up here to the top toolbar and click on TPO. We can full screen this. We'll choose our contract and click on aggregation. So we're going to build it from a 30-minute, which is the standard setting. You can always adjust this if you'd like. Profile aggregation, I choose 1 day, so there's 1 profile per day. And then history range will go to 3 months. For custom step, I'm currently using 16 ticks, which is 4 points in the ES. You can always change this based on volatility and the type of market that you're trading. So we'll click apply. Now you have a standard TPO chart up. Each block is going to be 30 minutes of time. Each profile is 1 day's worth of trading. Now, if you wanted to take this a step further and add volume profile to see the difference, you can come up here to the top right and click on Show Hide Volume Analysis Toolbar. That will bring up a few options on the bottom. And what we'll do for this example is click on Write Profile, and we will go to Today. And let's put that in this color, and then click on Enable. And then for the left profile, we'll go to Yesterday, and we'll do the same color. So in this example, this left volume profile is correlating with this session. This was yesterday. And this right volume profile is correlating with today's session, this one right here. And you can see a few different things. One is that on the left profile, meaning really this is just correlating with this volume or TPO profile. For yesterday, the POC for the TPO was right around 75.40 or 75.44. And the volume POC was about 75.40. So those match up pretty well. But when you look at today, you can see that the market spent the majority of time around 75.27, but the majority of volume was traded at 75.80. Now that tells us something. That tells us that even though the market spent the most time in this area, the most volume was traded in this area. So what we may want to do tomorrow is mark these two levels and just observe how price reacts around this level going into tomorrow's session compared to this level on the TPO chart. TPO is typically a paid feature on every other Sirius platform. You get it for free when you trade with Optimus Futures, and you get the whole package of Optimus Flow for free, which is powered by Quantower. If you'd like to learn more, please check out the link in the description, and we'll see you next time.